Hello Stamper, welcome to French's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today it's a fun technique that I'm gonna show you. I discovered that by laziness pretty much. I was doing a class and I didn't want to add another stamp set in the class, but then I was using the butterfly punch and I didn't want to this is with the elegant butterfly punch that coordinate with the elegant or the smaller one too. And I didn't want to go get this stamp set. So I said, what am I going to do? Well, that's what I'm going to show you here. That's the one that was for the class. You can see I got the background in the stamp, but it's not a stamp that coordinate with the punch at all. So what I'm teaching you today, you can do that with any punch that you don't have a coordinated stamp set that go with it. So even if you get old punch or whatever, you're going to be able to do this technique. And this, we're starting a new block up. It's called Stamping Technique 101. And this one, it's punches. So I thought this is the perfect thing. And we want to make it simple for beginners. And so I think this is going to work perfectly fine. You see the butterfly there. I don't have a matching stamp set. We're going to make our own. And I did differently. We're going to be using the stamp set, one of my favorite, Timeless Texture. And we're going to use the filigree in this. And for the cards, we're going to use, I call that the grid there. We're going to use the grid in that. And it's no word, no grading in this stamp set. So I choose a dozen thoughts. Well, a dozen thoughts going to retire on May 22nd, or after May 22nd. It's while supplies last till May 30th. So in other words, if you like this stamp, it is time to get it. I'm using the Just Because, and that stamp been used so much, I'm surprised it's still some rubber on mine. I just love the font. I love what it says. It can be used for anything. So we're going to use the note cards. The note cards come pre-scored, so you just have to fold it. Plus, it comes with the envelope, and it's 20 in a pack. So it's very, my paper, it's all dirty here. It's very good. The price, it's awesome for the 20 cards. Now we're going to start. I'm going to make you punch on a piece of cardstock, a piece of scrap cardstock. You're going to punch a butterfly, and you can use that on another card. And then I want it on a piece of copy paper. And the reason why I say copy paper and a cardstock, you're going to see why I want both. So you're going to push it on a piece of copy paper as far as you can. And be careful when you get your punch out that you don't tear this up here. So you're going to need one on a cardstock and one on a copy paper. Now you're going to take your note card, and the first thing you want to do is put your grading. I try it all in pumpkin pie because I was trying less product than possible. I think the grading need to be darker, but it's whatever you prefer. So I'm going to use black for my grading, and right now I get the Memento ink pad right here. We're going to start with the grading. I think should go first. And I'm going to put that in the bottom left side. Voila. Now, oh, dang it. I had ink there. You know what? Let me reach another note card. I must add ink in the back of the ink pad there, and I smear that on. No use doing it. Okay, I see my ink pad. It's super dirty. My hand must be super dirty too. So I'm going to reinforce this here. Okay, let's try that again. Maybe it was my hand too. I see I get ink on my hand. Okay, I'm stamping the Just Because on the left side. Here we go. Let's be careful here not to ink that again. Now what we're going to do, we're going to use the template that we did with the cardstock. And that's why I think the cardstock worked better. We're going to use the same color ink that you're going to use. You're going to use the marker. So you can do that in any color of your choice. I choose Paper Pumpkin today. And the reason why I say cardstock, it's a little bit thicker, so then you can just do the outline easy. You just put your tip and follow that. If you use copy paper, then it's too thin and it's easy to move that paper. This really gets your marker gets against your cardstock and it traces the outline very, very well. Here we go. After you trace that, then why the copy paper? Why not just using the same thing? It's because the copy paper, it's thinner, so when we're going to do the stamp, it's going to go more at the edge. That's the reason why. We're going to put that here. And one thing you want to do it on a big piece of paper, and you want to go as far as you can. And the reason why, let me show you. I get a sample here that I learned the hard way. If your paper is too small, if your background stamp you're going to use, it's going to go past your paper, and you see I had passed some there, I had passed some there, so that's why. Another one that I try in the back, I try to outline with the black. I think that was too bold. I wanted just a smooth butterfly, not a back outline. So now we're going to use the Paper Pumpkin. I keep on saying that. It is not Paper Pumpkin. It is pumpkin pie. I must have Paper Pumpkin in my mind. So we're going to use the filigree in the timeless texture. And if you see, let's say you get a bigger card and you would have more of the card there, just use another piece of copy paper and put it there. So that way you cover all your card, so you won't have some on the side like I show you. Now I'm going to ink this, the filigree, in pumpkin pie, and I'm going to put that right here. And then I'm missing some on the side there. I can come back a little bit and maybe just right there. Here we go. Another thing, if you want more different color tone, you could put like a yellow with the orange. It would be nice. But let's say the orange, I want this in the same tone. Stamp off twice. Go there. Twice. Go there. So now, oh, I can use some right there. So now I get different tone in my butterfly. So I'm going to bring that closer. See? I don't know if you can see the light color. I think so. So that is cool. Now, I want to use some, bring some butterfly on top of this there. I'm going to use back my filigree. Going to stamp that there, stamp that there. Bring your punch. So I get one. Sometime when it's scrap paper like that, your punch won't go. Here we go. Let's see if I can get another one here. No, I don't have the bottom of the feet there. Let's see if I can get one over here, and we will stamp after. So then you're going to see both ways. You can do it even after. Okay, now I get all my butterfly, but the stamping, it's not there. So what I'm going to do, bring my scrap paper here again. Oops. Here we go. Now, to bring the butterfly a little bit like it looked like more dimension, what I done, I use my dauber and just daub around it. So you see, even if you didn't have your coordinated stamp set that go with the elegant butterfly, or it can be any punch, you can make your own. I think this thing that I find by mistake was awesome. So sometimes, you know what, mistakes are the best thing you can do and find something cool. So now we got our butterfly. I'm going to show it to you closer. See, it almost looked like I had that was made butterfly like that. Okay, so you can leave it just like that, call it good, put your 2 butterfly and be good. I want it a little bit more, not too much. Some of them I put too much, so excuse me, I get the hiccups now. So I'm going to be careful not to go too happy with this here. So the one that you cut out of your copy paper, it's thinner, and that's what you want. And the reason why you want thin when you mask like that, it's when you're going to stamp against it, you won't have an outline. It's going to go right at the edge. So I'm using the grid one. And this, I've been having a tough time with the camera trying to line that up. Okay, ink, stamp off, because I don't want too dark. Gonna do one, stamp off, do another one, stamp off, stamp off, stamp off. Oops, stamp off, and then I'm just going to do one right there. So just a little bit, you know what, I think that looked like tic-tac-toe there. I'm going to come back right there. There we go. So it's just set a little bit in your background. Now you can leave it like that, like I said, or now we're going to add the butterfly, and then I'm going to show you one more thing after that. So you can stop at any time or keep on going. It's whatever that, you know, but if you get already the stuff, you can make it jazz a little bit here. So voila. So now that would be perfect, but I'm going to show you one little more step. The note card measure 5 by 3 3/4. I want to do a frame around it about 3/4 inch smaller. So 3/4 inch smaller, that would be 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. Again, 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. Again, a piece of cardstock. You're going to put that right here, and the grading, it's in the black, so I think our frame would look good in the black. You can use any black marker. I like to use the Project Life for the frame. I like to use the 01. It's very fine. So the grading, it's there. I don't want none on my grading, so I'm going to go up. Come here, I get my butterfly stop. Keep on going. That's why I want my butterfly. I want to have like a full frame. Make sure to hold on the side there better than I did. I think I went off a bit. Oh, I did good. And then if your corner it's not matching there, here we go. And this is done, my friends. So now you get a full frame on top of it. So very economic to put another piece, and voila, you get a frame. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed this. And again, you can get all your Stampin' Up product at FrenchieStamps.com. I'm going to have all the sample over there. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. Here, not sponge, and here's sponge. It's same color cardstock and everything, but you see the difference? So it depends what you like and what you get on hand. So it's easy to do your punch, a matching coordinated stamp, even if you don't have one. Hope you enjoyed this. And to do our Stamping Technique 101 blog off, visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. We will be live on May 4, 2016. Have a great day, my friend, and hope to see you soon.